been oblivious this time.
Yep. Usually, I'm the oblivious one. It's like, are you going to give the cat his insulin? And you're like, I have the insulin in my hand. The needle is out. I just finished petting him and talking about stabbing him. I'm like, yeah, you're going to give it to him? I have no idea what's going on. I'm so easily confused. Yeah, my alt Smoke will be great for running around with Noel and leveling up. And that kind of doing stuff with him. Oh, that's right. I'm at Moghome, doing Moghome stuff. Cool.
Well met, Pieter. I was just about to send for you. You see, the sudden influx of new recruits has us short on woodworking tools and supplies, leaving those who joined us more recently with no means to begin their training. We're sorely lacking in sawhorses, and you're just the artisan we need to help build them, Kupo. By now, Mogwin would have secured the necessary materials with all that you can do. Would have secured the necessary materials with which you can do so. If you make your way to Asa, you'll be able to begin crafting straight away. Peter, I don't know what to do, Kupo. Several days ago, one of my Mogmenders stormed off when I told him searching the House of Letters for construction materials was a foolish idea. He's been absent for days, and being hard-hearted like he is, I'm sure he'll not return until he's collected an assortment of planks, paints, and pilings large enough to prove me wrong. I fear this means he may never come back. But there's nothing of the sort in El Tome. Only hungry predators seeking easy prey, and there's nothing easier than an overworked Moogle. Please, find and make sure he's safe, Kupo. The Mogmenders have been working tirelessly toward the restoration of Zenith. So much so, in fact, I fear they may inadvertently work themselves to exhaustion. Which is why I'd like you to help them using one of our Cloud Mallows, Kupo. Though their fluffiness pales in comparison to the fabulously soft fur of yours truly, their ability to relieve fatigue is unsurpassed. All you have to do is give it a good shake to sprinkle a few mellow puffs on anyone nearby. They'll soon be reinvigorated and ready to continue working. You're likely to find them lazing about not far from here at Zenith and up north at the Rookery. Speak with the Moogle just over there to borrow one, and ride the breeze till you find them.
Excellent. I can do all of these things. Let's see here. There you are. Moofy Moogle.
Magic told me he'd be coming. You're sure to have a comfortable trip. Just be careful, though. Some of them would be too comfortable. I myself have fallen asleep riding them more times than I can admit, Kupo.
Excellent. Let's take care of this Kupo. At least I still have my dignity. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Huh? I feel my strength returning. Hey, I've got my second wind. No time for complaints, you two. That monument won't build itself, Kupo.
Moogles rush off with renewed vigor, clamoring about the joys of working. Excellent. This is a very dignified position.
That's a mouth.
Yep. Yep, still Heavenswarding. Anna is thoroughly enjoying my Moogle mount. What, I've mounted the Mallow. What? This is perfectly normal. Oh yes, they warned that it was too soft and that you might fall asleep on top of it. Make sure you're in a safe place, because if you fall asleep, you could fall right off. And with the Moogles, I can't trust any of them. It's like, I don't know. Alright, I haven't done a sound check, actually. Is this stove thing working? Check, check. Alright, good deal. Excellent, thank you. Appreciate it, CJ.
Oh, it's so soft and fuzzy. I'm feeling fresh and fired up, Kupo. Let's get back to work, boys. My palm is full to bursting with energy, and I won't let it go to waste.
We'll rush off with renewed vigor, clamoring about the joys of working. Alright, we're going to take over this other area while we're out to the belt. There's something over here. At the House of Letters. At least it's not boring. I can't fight you guys right now. I'm wearing my fancy pants. Let's actually put on our weapons here. Bro, why does it... Okay. Thank you. Like Conjure instead of White Mage. I wonder how long that's been going on. Alright. Oh, good. I can't talk to this guy unless I'm vulnerable. Nice. So what can I do to help, Kupo?
God, please, Kupo. I'm but skin and bones. I assure you, I do not taste nearly as good as I... Oh, thank the gods it's you. As glad as I am to see your friendly face, I beg of you not to sneak up on me like that. Mogik sent you. Kupo. I just knew that smug-faced, palm-swinging miser didn't trust me to bring back anything worthwhile. Well, I'll show him. I will. Just look at this huge pile I've gathered. Oh, who am I kidding, Kupo? Most of these materials are so old and decrepit it would be a miracle if I could use them to build anything. What am I to do with this rubbish? Wait, these pillars of wood, alone, they might be worthless, but with your superb crafting skills, maybe you could fashion some beams. Then, even Mogik cannot claim my coming home was a fruitless venture. Someone of your expertise should be able to make short work of this. And while you're at it, I'll go and search the area for even more things to take back. Anyway, I shall let you get started. If you find yourself in need of more materials, do not hesitate to ask. Oh, and please deliver the finished product to Mogik directly, Kupo.
Yes, I shall do this presently. But it seems like actually making perfect versions is not important. So let's just make crap then. Okay. Switch back to White Mage. Go to this other area, and then switch back later. Just don't want to be in danger, so. Yeah, I seriously wonder how long I was playing as a Conjurer instead of a White Mage, because I had forgotten to re-equip that little jewel. Oh, well. This is important. Asa. Oh, there he is. Let's go, Moglin.
Magic mentioned you'd be along, Kupo. Well, I dare say we shall not disappoint. The selection of materials we've gathered for you are even rivaling the wares of vendors in the inner cities. Excuse me, I exaggerate, of course, but rest assured, all that you need can be found right here. Oh, and if you would, please take the finished product directly to Makupo. He's been beside himself with excitement since learning you'd be the one creating supplies for our trainees.
Alright. Here we are. Yep. The missions are all kind of the same. What's important is that they get better, though. About to level up. Oh, kitty. Oh. Come on.
Peter, you're right on time, Kupo. Did you bring them with you?
Here's the trading supplies.
Oh, they're perfect. So perfect, in fact, it makes me think our novice Mogmenders would feel much more inspired to learn they received their training supplies from a master craftsman such as yourself. I shall wrap them up so if you distribute them to each of our crafters in training.
Because I'm leveling everything to 60 before I move on? Yeah. Yeah, I finished the like climax of Heaven's Word, but yeah, I'm also getting through everything else.
Special delivery for me. How exciting, Kupo. Well, let's see it then.
Here's your training supplies.
Oh, these are just what I needed. Thank you, sir.
Apparently, 2 more of these guys we gotta go find. A little second Moogle.
Wait, you're the esteemed Master Peter in the flesh. How I've longed to meet you.
Here are your supplies.
These were crafted by you? I shall treasure them always, Kupo. What's brought you all this way, sir? I joined for the free Kupo nuts, but now that I'm here, I might as well just go the full mom. There isn't any point in starting something unless you're going to be the best.
Here are your supplies.
Oh, these are simply splendid. Oh, with them, there's nothing stopping me from becoming the premier Mogmender.
Yep, you're all amazing.
Peter, from what I hear, not only did you take the time to craft the supplies I requested, but went out of your way to distribute them as well. Thanks to you, the youngest of our crew couldn't be more excited to start their training. I just hope that their zest for learning doesn't begin to wane over the coming days and weeks, Kupo. We need all the pause we can get as Zenith is to be restored in a timely fashion.
Excellent. Level up. Should now be able to make things quickly. Piece to conclusions.
Peter, you've returned much earlier than I expected, Kupo. Were you able to find our missing Mogmender?
Yeah, sure. Hey, you level 54.
I see. So he stayed behind to continue his search. Well, for that, I cannot fault him. These are simply splendid, Kupo. Even more so, considering they were crafted using components from the House of Letters. Perhaps I was too quick to discount the potential the ruins offered. It is a mistake I mean to rectify immediately, Kupo. I shall begin scheduling routine searches of the area. Just as soon as I get the rest of the Mog members in order, that is. Let's see, my plan was a success. Now the Mog members can labor with the strength of 100 Moogles each, Kupo. From dawn till dusk, and perhaps till dawn again, they'll sing the praises of a hard day's work. We should be back on schedule in no time at all.
Well, I've done my job. So, from here, I think that's everything, isn't it? I think so. All right. Now we'll do the thing by the bootstraps. Bless you. Kitty also says bless you. Look, he's like, is this the end? Am I dying? I'm so afraid, says Kitty. Alright. Maybe it's up here. There it is. Okay. I love the music of Ishgard so freaking much. Solid is like one of my very favorite songs ever. It's so good. Solid is the music that plays during the daytime in the lower area of Ishgard. And it's just, oh, it's so good. Hello, Oldie. I was wearing a slightly apologetic look.
Ah, my friend. Before we begin, could you take this missive to Mistress Elise?
Okay.
I know this isn't a task fit for my advisor, but I'm taking inventory of a new shipment of bags, and I can't be away just now.
Sure, let me do this menial task for you. I'm very good at that, I understand. Hello, Miss Elise. I am a delivery boy today.
Hello again, sir. What can I do to assist you today,
Here is a donation.
Ah, Eld's contribution to the Mercantile Guild. And to judge by the weight of these funds, I dare say selling to the common man is proving profitable. But her ideas don't sit well with everyone. She needs to be particularly mindful of Gerhardt. Suffice to say that he's the hammer that pans down any outstanding nails.
It's good to know, thanks.
Thank you so much, Fred. Really, I ought to have gone myself, but I had to find the best bag for this gentleman here, as promised.
Am I to blame for this little debacle? Pardon me. I arrived earlier than planned. I couldn't keep my wife waiting for her present, you see. And, excuse me again, I seem to have interrupted you, adventurer.
That's fine. Oh, well, I appreciate Mistress Elise's concern, but I don't care. The time has come to breathe new life into the cause here, and if Gerhardt doesn't like it, too bad. But can I count on you to help as my advisor?
Sure. Didn't you mean to do any more deliveries for you?
Wonderful. With an adept in the Leatherworkers Guild at my side, nothing can stop me. Peter, can I call you Peter? Thank you for helping.
The Leatherworkers Guild.
You know, I've always wanted to ask, are Gordanian boots really as good as everyone says?
Corthus has been growing colder since the calamity. Finding warm footwear is hard, and anything cheap is like to send you head over arse. That's been my time to experience it, at least. Yes, commoners do urgently need proper footwear. I had a plan to use woven leather, but my craftsmen don't know how to work it. But Peter, couldn't you fashion a pair of sturdy work boots? My own craftsmen could use them as a pattern of sorts and begin production on their own. Woven skin work boots. After my last tumble, I could use a pair myself. Where's your creation, friend? Sure, wyvern skin work boots, I got you. No problem. So we need some wyvern leather and holy rainbow cloth. Go buy some wyvern skin. Probably just the wyvern leather will be enough. And holy rainbow cloth. And some dew thread. And I need some holy water. Oh, I already had rainbow cloth. Oh, whatever. Holy water, Batman. Are we sure this is holy water? Maybe it's only partially water. I'm so clever. Okay. And back to the other worker. Let's make some of these work boots. Holy water and hollow water confused with a lot of time and money because of that. Yikes. Yeah, that sounds unpleasant. Well, that's Not what I meant to do, but that works. Only it doesn't. I need perfect Livingston work boots. Fecal matter. Okay. Okay, so what am I doing? I am changing to fitness. This is for level 53, so I'm just barely not able to use this. Yep, auto equip. It's right here, recommended gear. Very useful. This is my hunka burning outfit for whenever I'm out and about. Yep, I appreciate it. And I need more weapon leather. What?
I was trying to make the connection of what you doing tonight.
Yeah, I'll be performing in Vegas later. All right. All right. So, let's do this next.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
No.
Got it. 30% chance and pulled it off. Oh, a lot more stressful now. Hello, made the work boots for you. Have you finished cutting and stitching the woven skin work boots? Yep, here you go. Goodness, Peter. Even the artisans of the high houses would struggle to make such splendid footwear. You clearly put great thought into comfort, and woven leather will last a lifetime. I'm very impressed. I'll give these to my own leather workers to study forthwith. We've a bestseller on our hands, or at our feet. I can feel it. I'm no artisan, but I like what I see. Sign me up for a pair, and you'll be good. If you'd be so good. Of course. Excuse me, I'm looking for a pair of boots, and these caught my eye. Could I try them on? My, these are easy on the feet. And I've never seen this design before. Did this gentleman here fashion them, perchance? Indeed he did. This is Pieter, the consulting artisan for our shop, and a member of the Guild of Gridania. The Gridanian master come to save the feet of Ishgard. Perhaps I can find some inspiration in that. Excuse me. Pray, name the price for these boots. I would like to wear them home. Oh, sir, I promise you,
I will have many of the same soon, but that particular pair is not for sale. Oh, that is a pity. Pray, save a pair for me when you do put them on market. You may consider it done. Two orders and as many bells. This bodes very, very well, Peter. Boots based on designs by Gridanian Master will sell nicely. And quickly, too. That was Argenard, a bard of no small repute. If his admirers see him in your boots, Eld, you'll be fending shoppers off with a stick. Makes me glad I reserved my pair before them. Everything is coming together nicely. This is a fair wind coming to the Crozier. One that will waft us to success. Is waft or waft? Whatever. No, I get some nice shoes. Wow. Excellent. New shoes. Let's go. Let's put the white socks on. Everything's got to match. Hello, Eld. What else you got? Peter, there's been a flood of people buying Wyvern skin work boots. Well, I've even hired a number of new craftsmen because of the sales. However, I can't seem to find more Wyvern leather. When I asked my usual supplier, he turned me down without a word as to why. Strange. And what's stranger, I heard Gerhard taking orders for Wyvern leather goods on the way here. He wasn't quiet about it either. Peter, would you see what Gerhard is up to? I doubt he'd even give me the time of day. Sure, I can do that. Before I do, though, let's see here. Oh, man, this is way up here. Making lots of progress. That's good. Sun rose. I heard the music change. Mm-hmm. Hello, Gerhard. What's up? You're no customer. You're no man of Ishgard. So you must be the so-called Gridanian Master that native girl hired? Out with it then. What do you want? Apparently you've been buying up all of the wyvern skin? Wyvern leather? Yes, I have wyvern leather. I bought every last scrap of it, in fact. I needed it. All of it. You do well to remember that business is war, and the victor is he who controls the supplies. I don't bother looking for other suppliers. I use my clout with the merchants. And not one will deal with Eld. Now, I bid you good day. That's interesting. This guy doesn't understand how economics works, right? Hey, apparently that guy back there thought he could buy up all of the stock and put you out of business. What? Well, if it's war he wants, then a war he'll get. But he has won this battle. We'll have to change our strategy. And I know just how. After the wyvern skin boots, I meant to introduce something more stylish, fashionable and functional. I've been eyeing leggings, from a merchant's perspective, of course. Then rarely seen in Ishgard. We'll revisit the material and then unveil a daring new design. Peter, what are your thoughts about damel skin? I think the patterning is subtle, but will stand out when dyed, and the hide itself is quite hearty. Could you fashion a pair of leggings of scouting? My craftsmen have been working damel skin. Oh, they have never worked with damel skin, but by your fine example, I have no doubt that they could do great things with it. Is that how it works? You look at somebody else's work and suddenly you can do it? Almost like of scouting. They seem to be struggling with a lot of how everything works. We need dark chestnut logs.
I mean, I could go pick up some dark chestnut logs, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. To the Dravanian wastes. Gotta go get my harvest on. Uh-huh. Entire series of quest lines in Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy 16, based on the premise that seeing someone else's handiwork makes you better at yours. That's totally how it works, man. Copying is the best way to improvise. Although thinking about it, that is a very Japanese idea. Okay, lots and lots of Japanese. Sorry, why am I my brain is totally shot, man. Lots and lots of dark chestnut logs. Let's make some Dama leather. Dama leather, of course, much better than Dahmer leather. Okay, was it leggings? Yeah, leggings of scouting. Ramy cloth, titanium nugget. Okay, I can make the Ramy cloth. I think titanium nugget is beyond. Dahmer leather is people. It's people! I appreciate that I can tell a joke and I know you're going to laugh. Like, it doesn't matter how funny it is. My wife will laugh for me. She's such a sweetheart. Okay. So I need a nugget. Dang it, dang it. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah. So what was this other thing I needed? Titanium nugget. Yeah, I have to buy that. I love this music so much. But we're going to switch to different music. Oh, I need rubber. I was like, what's wrong? I need the rubber. That was the issue. Okay. And then let's do this. Well, that's when you started gathering quests, you already have the items for completion at your inventory because you've been leveling, I assume. Leveling, crafting at the same time. Right. Yes. All right, 58% will have to do. Got it. Excellent. Could you make a pair of camel skin leggings and scouting, please? My own workers are less adept than you, so the finer your work, the more they will learn from it. I mean, I just have this one. Oh, these are everything I imagined. Why, I dare say they'll be a crown jewel of our lineup. I'm so amazed we'll be our customers. But only if we start selling before Gerhardt steals the idea. There's no time to waste. My craftsman will come up with a design based on yours, Pieter. They're more boots than leggings, but the style is similar. Now, we'll get to work making these in number, and I have an idea of how to drum up interest quickly. Arnabard the Bard. He seemed enchanted by your last creation, Pieter. If you offer these to him yourself, I've little doubt he'll accept. Alright, sure, let me give away our stuff for free. Why not? I believe you can find him at the Forgotten Night. Good luck, my friend. But it's daytime. Can I go on the Forgotten Night at daytime? I'm so confused. I can't remember. Bernard. Oh, the Gordanian master in the flesh. To what do I owe the pleasure, sir? Here's some complimentary boots for you. My, these are well-crafted boots. Mistress Eld is the most generous soul, giving them away for free. It would be my pleasure to spread word of her shop. My lords and ladies, gentlemen and gentlewomen, lend me your ears. Allow me to introduce the man who stands head and shoulder above all others. The Leatherworkers Guild's own incomparable Pieter. Yes, it's nothing. And by some divine guidance, he has come to Ishgard to offer us his latest and greatest designs. Oh, Bernard. He's speaking on Eld's behalf now. Bah! Behold these, the fruits of his genius, the finest in footwear and the best in boots. Order your very own pair today at Eld's shop along with jeweled crozier. Yay! Hardly my finest work, but I believe this little taste has whet their appetites, eh? Man, they get a lot of mileage after that one out of that one animation. I can speak, I swear. Report to Eld. Yet so many customers have come to order boots that my fingers hurt from writing down their names. Tell me, what did Audemard say to inspire the people so? I mean, he just told them that I was there. Oh, I didn't expect him to use you as the selling point. I imagine you'll be quite famous after this. That is the way of things, isn't it? The bard may have hastened the process, but skilled artisans are fated for fame, one way or another. Yes, that is true. It's all a matter of what is deserved. The artisan deserves acclaim, and the customers deserve the best products, and I will ensure it is so. I've never seen you so worked up, Eld. Why now? No reason. I'm just a bit tired from the flood of orders today. Well, you're giving the people quality that once only nobles could afford. I suppose breaking down the old barriers is tiring. I'm well aware that this is a gamble. But doesn't everyone want to dress well? I know it sounds naive, but deep down, I think we all wish to look our best. At its heart, my mission is to give everyone that chance. And today, I have been vindicated. But all this will be for nothing if we cannot make good on our promises. I'll have my craftsmen working throughout the night. And I'll no doubt need you again before long, Peter. Bless you again.
Thank you.
I know, Kitty. I know. Life is rough, isn't it?
Yeah. Calm down.
I'm so miserable, says the kitty.
Is it what? Did I sneeze on you?
All right. Skirt? Well, definitely we have to get the skirt. Level up, level 56. A Rami skirt. Let's retrieve materia and see if that gets us. Move this to skirting. There we are. I suspected as much. Yeah, now we all match. Alright. Feel like I'm in Starfleet wearing a man skirt. Alright. Time for some carpentry. Oh, we're up here. What about culinarian? A hunting we will go. All right. The end of the room. That's where our saw mastering shall be. Bartholomew. You know what? Barth all of you. Barth of you. I'm about to look for you. I've been checking the markets, and by my reckoning, I have enough to pay for the best holy cedar composite bow you can fashion. if you'll allow me a discount. I had to kill a number of lesser dragons for this coin. Pays shite since my fool of a pointed stick can do for them. The real money is in the greater Dravanians. 'Tis where the glory is too. Proper bow will let me take one's head, and win my knighthood, with any luck. I ask you on bended knee, friend, accept what I can pay, and make me a fine bow. Seal or cedar composite bow? I can do that. Holy cedar lumber, more wyvern leather, and mithrite ingot. Nope, let's go get some more holy water. It is funny. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. So next. I need mithrite ingots, 2 mithrite ingots, and some wyvern heather. What was the last one? Wyvern leather. All right. Well, let's get it started. See what's. Let's get it started in gear. Hey. Got it. Eye for detail, Carpenter. We're killing it out here. The other composite should help you win battles. I've long dreamed of owning a fine cedar composite bow. Please, adventurer. Here you go. Why, this is light as a feather. Even in mail, my arm would never tire while holding it. And the draw weight's thrice that of my last bow. My, this will fling the heavy broadhead a good 200 moles. Thank you, my friend. To tell the truth, I don't mean to hunt just any dragon. I've got a target in mind. The Gruavilu. Bastard might as well be covered in steel armor. Even knights can't pierce the scales with their lances, let alone arrows. But a well-aimed shot from this bow might slide between his plates. He's woken from a long sleep, you see. Last time he did, he left a trail of corpses. The Gruavilu's head will win me my knighthood, and a better life for my boy. Not that Philippius will see it that way. Could you call him adventurer? He's always away from home these days. Spends his days hunting out near the manufactory. Sure. I'm just jamming out to this music. Don't mind me. I can just sit in this lower area of Ishgard and just jam to the music all day long. Can't you see I'm busy hunting? These birds come into the city to avoid the winds. They're easy to catch, even without a bow. I just lay out my traps for them. Father wants me to come home. No, he keeps leaving to fight dragons. No wonder how many times he gets hurt. I don't want to see him. So, Bartholomew Gabernus, your son doesn't like you. Now, Luck, sorry to put you through all that. I just wanted to see his face before I left. No matter. I'm off to hunt. And if the gods be good, I'll have slain the Gruavilu by the time we meet next. Give me the cash. Bartholomew has a gloomy air about him. Ah, Pieter. Things did not... Well, I've not yet won my knighthood. Not on account of your bow. Why, I wager you could send an arrow clean through the greatest of dragons. But it would require the right bowman to use it. I fear I'm not that bowman. I waited for the right moment, loosed the shot with all my strength, only to watch Gruavilu dodge it with ease. All I did was anger the dragon, and his ire was terrible. I ought to be dead by rights. It's a miracle that priest passed by when he did. I owe him my life, and I'll not leave that debt unrepaid. But I was unsure how I might go about it until you showed up. You're a craftsman of no small repute. Couldn't you make the man of staff for me? He's something of a conjurer. I've no doubt he would admire your handiwork. I can't say I know what kind of staff he'd like. You'll have to make that up with the man himself. Take that up with the man himself. Please, make him whatever he desires. On my honor, You also will not go unpaid. Okay. Sure, let me do this thing for you. Hello, Orthodox monastic. Can I help you? Sent to repay me, you say? Even after I insisted I didn't need anything. Oh well, you know how these fellows are, never happy until their honor is satisfied. Well, I shan't play coy any longer. My cane was damaged, and it's about time I had a new one. I would welcome a dark chestnut rod, if you would be so kind. You like these? Have you found your way to crafting a dark chestnut rod, my child? We've actually got a perfect one for you. Make sure that I don't have, like, amazing equipment on it first. Taking the fighty back. There you go. You found your way to crafting a dark chestnut rod, my child? Yeah, here you go. Halo above. The wood. It feels alive. Warm, as if it still remained rooted in the ground. Why, I can attend to far more ailments now. This is a masterwork. You mean to say that you made this, my child? I mean no offense, of course, but I expected something less than this. Philippius is a fine, fine boy, but when he promised to repay me for interceding on his father's behalf, I did not think he would have the means to do so. Actually, this is from the father. I beg your pardon, his father commissioned you. But a clutch of fowlers, thanks. They're plump good ones, too. Ah, Philippius. That is most kind of you. I very much appreciate the thought. But a growing boy needs food more than I. Eh? Please, take them for yourself. What your father sent was thanks enough. Father sent thanks? My father? Indeed, my dear boy. He is an honorable man. Like father, like son, eh? Now I must be going. There are many and more who need tending, and I'm itching to try out this staff. Halo and keep you all. Oh, and pass along my thanks to both of you, if you please. I'm the one who told the monastic, you know. Told him my father might get hurt fighting the dragon. But don't you dare tell father what I did. Knowing I asked for help would only shame him. If only he'd stop with this nonsense on his own. Hello there, both of you. The priest like it. I wager he did at that. You made it after all. It's not much, but yeah, you'll pay it. Now, I'm off to practice. No true archery just yet, and that almost cost me my life. But no matter what, I'll not suffer that dragon to live. I shan't. Half gloves of craft. Quest complete. Let's retrieve this material. Die!
Okay, let's smell some more stuff, shall we? More craftsmanship. And some controls for the hard silver saw. Alright. We need a level 57. No, level 58. Almost there. Culinarian. Looks like nothing else to do there. Up. Wheeler's impressed also. Oh goodness. He's way up there. Well, I don't feel like we need to do anything else here. We can work on the rest as we were doing Moogle missions, which I don't need to do right now. I'm going to put on my sports bra and go cause some trouble. Let's actually get this member really fast. Nope, that's the wrong guy.
Jack Rich stays at Goodwood shortstop, keeps an eye on doings of Illuminati.
There's the tinker. Can you fix my crap for me? Thanks, buddy. Actually, while we're here, let's see what kind of money we can get.
Get from me. I hope it satisfies you. Did you ask for yes? Take it.
Let's see here. How much money have you picked up? That's a lot of money. Thank you. My elixir, yeah. 285. That's great. Hot chocolate. 3,000 sounds fantastic. Okay, that's good. Let's sign another venture. Field exploration. I'll perform your menial task. Everyone sounds British since we're in Ishgard.
Oh no. The accent's contagious. Was the weathered tone? The part. Alright. Hope next time I have a more meaningful task for me. Okay, let's sell some crap real quick. I'll take Homestead. Leader of the band. Purified cocaine. Alright, I think I've got everything I really want here. Okay, let's do this other mission. Oh, I think it's in the bottom. I think it's the southeast corner. That's how I get out of here. Let me get there first. There's something over there to adventures in the traveling quarter. Maybe it's deliver letters. Do you look like you know how to handle yourself in a fight? Don't you the monsters around here put up a decent fight? Here's a flyer. Flyers. That's what we're delivering. Build a new paradise. Can't say I'm interested, to be honest. Doubt I'll leave the hinterlands till I've seen everything here. Everything there's to see around here. I wonder if those are leaves. Attacking me, girl.
See you later, CJ. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I'm like way out base now. Aha! Exuberant adventure. It truly is beautiful. I hear enjoying the view. Building a new home. I hadn't really planned on leaving this place anytime soon. The goblins really make it an interesting place to live. Right, well, nobody wants to leave. We're all quite happy here. You there, good sir. You have that look. You look like you enjoy bathing in the blood of your enemies. Have you perchance heard of the Stone, Sky, and Sea? You see, as part of the initiative to reduce the number of disputes, the Adventurers Guilds have been forced to arbitrate between members who accuse their comrades of not contributing sufficiently to... Let me try again. He who fights with strength of stone unyielding, breathes deep of boundless sky, and embraces serenity of rolling sea. Against him, none can stand. Sorry, that's what the Doman fellow told me to say. I don't quite understand it myself, but he seemed to think it was all very clear. Right. So, in essence, you've got these ridiculous contraptions that you attack in order to... Sorry, whatever manner you seem fit. Each is supposedly tailored to the strength of some legendary beast or other. Being some madman decided to challenge once upon a time. Speaking of which, I believe one should be dropping in right about now. Stone, Sky, and Sea. What kind of classic Final Fantasy boss we're gonna fight? Apparently, the first time they dropped one of those was an accident. The trainees loved it so much they started doing it all the time, though. Right, so each is tailored to the strength of a legendary fiend. The idea being, if you can defeat the dummy, you can defeat the fiend. In principle, that is. Dummies don't hit back, after all. But who gives a fig about any of that, eh? And yeah, they forgot the best part. It's free! Stone, Sky, and Sea is available. Now accessible. Now access Stone, Sky, and Sea. This training ground can be accessed by speaking to the Goodly Adventurer outside Eagleshire. Alright. I'll be right back.
All right. So now what? Report to Notch Bone. There we are. I also need to make sure I get my other person going because I only got one of them activated. Selling materials. Get the other one going too. Smokey the Gamer Cat, I choose you. My report is ready, sir. With an exploration. It's an honor to serve. More lava toads. Apples, valor fruit, lemons. Avocado eggs. Kind of it, right? I made up some area anyway. Well, let's sell items, shall we? Some more salad. Some of this. Alright. Well, what we got there? Let's grab that gill also. And go sign a venture. Let's explore. Before we do, though, check the gear. Good. 45. Okay, that's best there. Okay. Okay. I'm the son of Venture. Apparently that's all we got. And we'll be done. Okay, well. Looks like that's all we're going to be able to do right now. Talk to Notchbone, and I need to find that other thing that I missed. There's something down there I didn't quite do down in that area I just left. Seemed like you finished handing them out the flyers. I mean, everyone is jumping at the chance to get away from them filthy, disgusting goblins. Turns out everybody actually kind of likes it here. What? Why have they got any interest in leaving? Well, nobody I spoke to was interested either. It's almost as if they like living under a goblin's rule. How could they refuse? They must have been brainwashed with those goddamn goblins. I was thinking the same thing. The Dean, it's obvious what we got to do next, then. Cure these people of the goblin brainwashing. One seems convinced the goblins have brainwashed the citizens of Edelshire. Everyone here's been brainwashed by them goblins. I tell you, we gotta find some proof they're evil, and everyone will come to their senses. If luck would have it, I just saw something mighty suspicious. This goblin was armed to the teeth and heading out toward Collector's Quarter. There's nothing dangerous out there, so what does she need them weapons for? She's definitely up to no good. I don't know why you steamboat's so convinced. It's clear there's something crooked going on. Go out there and check for yourself. Everyone here can brainwash those goddamn goblins. If we want to cure them of the brainwashing, we'll need proof the goblins are up to no good. And it just so happens that mere moments ago, I saw something that might lead to that proof. There's a goblin leading a group of new immigrants out toward St. Marias Arboretum. Of course, I'm on to their tricks. I refuse his invitation. There's only one reason for him to be taking them out to a deserted place like that. He plans to brainwash them. Yeah, what do you mean you don't think so? Well, perhaps you should go there and see for yourself. While you're out there, see if you can find out just how they go about doing this brainwashing. Sure, why not? Alright, let's check out this area.
What could I help you with, Outlander? I'm in the middle of exterminating damselflies. I found damselflies heavy with eggs. Let egg-laden damselflies be, and they'll multiply out of control. It'll quickly become a big, big problem. People might get hurt. You come with good timing, Outlander. Can you help me exterminate these damselflies?
I'll take care of these damn flies for you, or whatever they're called. Only took care of one, there's apparently more. good stuff from the saddlebag. More spell speed. More healing. And more spell speed. And finally the critical hits. Although quite a lot. I could actually probably grab a lot of that materia from my friends, my retainers. But first, let's kill these damn Zulflies. Alright. Killed off all the damsel flies.
Thank you, Uplander. With this, damselfly exterminating is now complete. Collector's Quarter is much safer now.
Anytime you can help. It's my pleasure. Okay, so something is inside that building. So I'm going to take care of that. Treasure hunt. Oh, what? Oh, there's one behind me, isn't there? No? Oh, thank the gods. I've done enough running for one day. Those goddamn beasts came out of nowhere. It's a wonder we made it out alive. We can't just leave the treasure there. You look like the sort that's used to risking life and limb. Might be as you could help clear a way through those seedkin that damn near made a meal of us. We'd see what it was worth your while, of course. If you're interested, let my friend Swarny know. He should be somewhere near the entrance of St. Malgat's Arboretum. Well, I reckon it's safe to go back to Edelshire and look for a few more hands. We'll need as much help as we can get. Hope to see you at the Arboretum. Okie dokie. You seem like you want to know what's going on here. You want to know what the goblin's telling us, don't you? Well, just now he's showing us all the best places in the area to make some good gil. I really appreciate the lengths he's gone to. I have to pay him back somehow, as soon as I can. You say you're interested in knowing what is happening here. The goblin is simply giving us a guided tour of Edelshire and the hinterlands. He's already pointed out to us what is safe and what is not. Of course, since we're all adventurers, I'm sure we'll gravitate toward the more dangerous areas. The thirst for danger is in our blood. But, in any case, this goblin is doing a marvelous job of explaining every detail of the area. I think we all appreciate it. Well, I know I do. You want to know what he's doing here? This kind goblin is just showing us the ins and outs of the surrounds of the settlement. It seems there's plenty to do and see around here. I really appreciate him showing us the highlights.
Brainwashing? I have no idea how to clean a brain. I'm just teaching our new city friends about Edelshire. Dangerous things, yummy things. I'm showing them all interesting things near Edelshire. We love sharing information and knowledge at Edelshire.
Okay. Let's see here. What's up, Sonny? You're here to help with the seedkin infesting the Arboretum? Thank the gods. We've not the numbers to venture into there ourselves. They used to research plant life from every corner of the realm here, you know. Of course, no one to look after it. It's gotten a bit overgrown. Usually places like this are more trouble than they're worth, but if these parchments we found are anything to go by, there's something in these ruins that could benefit everyone in Edelshire for generations to come. A proper priceless treasure. It goes without saying, a site as old as this is sure to be stuffed with all sorts of precious relics, which you'd be welcome to keep if you help beat a path for us. We'll follow behind once we know it's safe and see if we can't find what we're looking for. The Arboretum is now accessible. All right, so they've opened up a place for us to go. See if we can get these level 58 missions out of the way. I'm going to tell them they're not brainwashed. They're going to be like, they got to you too. Ooh, something over here. Look out! Sage's Cataract. As the Thalak River stretches north toward the Orne Wild, it spills over this grand waterfall. In the past, students could compete to see who could swim closest to the cataract's edge without succumbing to its powerful torrents. A ban on entering the waters was eventually imposed after too many accidents. It's just like kids ruining everything. Welcome back, adventurer. Did you say those adventurers from their chilling fate? Actually, they were quite happy. Huh? It's just a guided tour. There's no way the goblins are that kind. It's suspicious. When we were back in Odai, everyone who seemed nice always turned out to be a right bastard, with no exception. I bet he was pretending to be guiding them around. He was waiting for the perfect moment to start brainwashing them, and had to stop once you turned up. Maybe he was... Oh, gods, I'm hungry. Oh, that didn't take long, did it? Did you find out what they were up to? She's probably a murderer or something, judging by the weapon she was carrying. She was actually killing damselflies. What? Ridding the area of dangerous monsters. That makes her sound like a hero than a murderer. In fact, that sounds awful suspicious. Maybe we weren't able to get to the bottom of their schemes this time, but mark my words, I'll catch them out. Maybe after I've gotten a bite to eat. Necklace of Healing sounds wonderful. Oh, wow. Okay. Turns out that's not that useful. Nushbone and Dedane seem to be the one on the brink of starvation. I just can't work out how we're going to cure these people of this horrible goblin brainwashing, but I'm so hungry I can barely think. Maybe if I had a good meal, I'd be able to work it out. I'm starving too. Don't you think we should eat that jerked water buffalo we got from the goblin at the bonfire? Don't be a fool, Dedane. Food from a goblin? Yeah, it might be poisoned. Don't look so skeptical. Why would the goblins be giving refugees like us perfectly good meals? Huh? Now, those crawlers outside, they've got a fair bit of flesh on them. They kill one and bring us a nice good slice of its meat.
I think we're both too weak from hunger to do it ourselves. I got his edible raw. There's a bonfire in the answering quarter. If you roast the meat there, I figure it'll come out pretty good. Please hurry. I'm so hungry I can barely move. Sure. Let me go do that for you. It actually may be tempting to switch over to Dancer. Wine? Wine, says the kitty. Bonfire. So people were like, we don't actually want that meat. Give us some bug. Oh, adventurer. Thank God you're back. I thought I was about to pass out from hunger. There's your roasted crawler flesh. This isn't so bad at all. Guess you don't need that jerk water buffalo after all. Well, there's poison anyway. Clearly ain't no trouble finding that bonfire we mentioned. You think you might be able to take this jerk meat back to the goblin who tends it? We sure don't want it. You go tell that goblin we don't need his poison food. We got this delicious roasted crawler meat. I mean, okay.
I am just humble bonfire gobby. Can I help you?
Now, these people didn't want your wonderful water buffalo.
This is just water buffalo I gave to refugees. They eat roast crawler flesh instead. Is that safe? Can uplanders eat that meat? It gives us gobbies horrible belly pains.
They poison themselves.
I am very worried about refugees' bellies. Please, take this gobby tea. It's good for curing belly pains.
Turns out eating bugs isn't that good for you. All right. Adventure, my guts are on fire. I feel like I'm gonna die. Are those crawlers still poisonous even after you roast them right, though? You people are idiots. What is this? Medicine? Thank you. Here, have some tea. Gotta make it through this. Gotta protect the dean. I think this tea's working. Pain's a little better now. Yeah, I can see my dead grandma. She's calling me, asking me to go with her. I should take that medicine. Sorry, Grandma, not today. I can't leave Notch Bone behind. This tea, I think it's working. My stomach feels better already. Well, that worked well for you. That tea seems to be working. I still feel pretty awful, but it's getting better by the minute. Sorry if I haven't caused you all this trouble, Adventure. I'm truly moved by your kindness. A goblin was worried about us? He gave you that tea? That's mighty hard to believe. There ain't a soul in the realm who gives a darn about us. Even a damn. Anytime someone's pretended to care, it's just part of some trick. I just like that goddamn bastard who tricked us into debt back in Ul'dah. You're the first person we've met who actually does seem to care. Look, them goblins gave us more food than just that jerk water buffalo. Please, take some of this for your troubles. I'm still convinced it's not poison, though. This pineapple plum cake sounds wonderful. I suppose convinced this goblin about to be up to no good. And goblins still have me scratching my head. Can't work out what they're plotting. Give us medicine when we're sick. Pretty suspicious, don't you think? Well, I think it's suspicious. Now, speaking of suspicious, when I was lying sick, I saw a mighty suspicious goblin. Sure, he was up to no good. Of course, I couldn't move, so I couldn't follow him and find out what he was up to. He's heading out in the direction of the answering quarter. The dean and I is feeling better now, though, so we just thinking we'd follow him. We're not at full strength yet, though, so if you're wondering if you'd like to come along, too, just in case. Sure, let's do this. I'm more interested in just beyond there. Wonder what he's gonna do the answering quarter for. He's obviously plotting something evil. He's gotta keep going south, following the goblin. Stay close, adventurer. We'll catch him in the act this time. Sure, let's do that.
Ah, here. I think it was too late.
The pain.
What happened? You don't look like you're bleeding. Did that goblin do this to you?
Who else would it be? I'd nary a clue that he might cause such pain.
I knew it. He was attacking refugees out here in the hinterlands. That goblin will pay for this.
Wait, no, I wasn't attacked.
I shudder to think what the goblins are threatening to do with you just to protect them like this. But there ain't no point standing around here. We have to get back to Edelshire.
Please, worry yourself not with me. Once this pain subsides, I'll still have no trouble making my own way back to Edelshire. I fear you ought to be more concerned about that man. Seems to have quite the wrong impression of this situation.
Yeah, he does that.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. Seems like he has wrong impressions all the time.
Yeah, change of plan. At first I wanted nothing more than to leave this place and build a new home, but after seeing what the goblins had done to that man, I can't just turn my back on the people here. I've talked with the dean and we both agree. We've got no choice but to do everything in our power to thwart these goblins and their horrible schemes. We can't let everyone get tricked, exploited, and used like we were.
But still wants to follow the suspicious goblin.
Adventurer, that evil goblin from before, has returned. He came back to Edelshire, made his preparations for his next heinous crime, and headed straight back out into the hinterlands. With your help, we'll catch him for sure. Meet us at the answering quarter, just outside the city.
You know, it wouldn't bother me quite so much that you guys are wasting my time so badly if you weren't all coming back to the same place each time, so that I had to keep going back and forth like this. Kind of obnoxious.
Thank you for coming. The goblin's heading south down this road. Stay close behind, but not too close. You can never know we're following him. Just up this road. It's the goblin we saw before. I'm sure he's up to no good. We need patching a rope back to Edelshire. Like he's planning to kidnap someone. We should stick close. He's moving again.
Sure, let's go. Let's do that thing.
The goblin's clearly looking for something. He's searching for his prey. No one else around. If you ask me, it's the perfect place to do some crime. Or the guide. Two can play this game. Two can indeed. look at them all. That little goblin kill them all single-handedly. Notchbone, this isn't safe. We shouldn't be here. Don't be such a coward. If we don't do something, what'll happen to the rest of the people in Angleshire? Come on, we can't let them get away. Can't wait to rescue you people later.
Please, no more. Of course it is painful. What do you expect? Don't worry. It will all be over soon.
Finally caught you in the act. Step away from me, you criminal. What do you think you're playing at attacking this man?
What? But he asked me to. I gave Ancient Secrets Goblin Massage. Very good for tired body. Painful at first, but feels much, much better after.
Massage? You really expect me to believe that?
Oh, thank you once more, sir. Your work is truly very painful and somewhat embarrassing, but I feel better already.
Now, what about the dead monsters? What about the rope you were carrying?
Dead monsters? Oh, I slew that beast by way of payment. His wonderful masseur told me he'd accept no gil for his work, so in exchange I slew those Orn kites for the dear man to feast upon.
Rope is for tying Orn kites into brace. Much easier to carry that way. I'm terrible hunter, so Edward's gift is big help for me.
There was a time when I led a band of vicious cutthroat bandits, but one day I sustained a severe injury and found myself in no position to continue down that road. So I turned over a new leaf and left the life of crime behind me. Thanks to this kind goblin's work, I've recovered tremendously. We are citizens together in the same city, and it goes without saying that we would want to work together to make each other's lives better.
Wait, you're really... This goblin ain't... Wait, so I was wrong? I'm sorry I was so distrusting. Please accept us as citizens of your city.
What happened? I'm confused. But, of course, you're all very welcome. My city friends, all city friends are welcome. Idleshire is free city for free people. Everyone is welcome.
Thank you so much. I hope one day we can work together to make each other's lives better.
We can start now. I give you traditional goblin massage. It is quite painful and quite embarrassing at first, but you will feel much better after.
What? No, I'd rather not. It can't. Wait, no, No! That hurt more than anything I've ever felt in all of my life. But I do feel very relaxed and limber. These goblins are pretty amazing. I'm just gonna relax here for a bit. I'll see you back at Edilshire. I've been living in the past, and my judgment was clouded by it. Thank you for sticking with me and helping me see the truth. All right, Dane. Let's get out there and give something back to Edelshire. You got it, Notchbone. Adventure. One last thing I was hoping you might be able to lend a hand with. After that goblin massage, I decided to become a citizen of Edelshire, and I want to make it all official. You seem like you're on pretty good terms with the goblin leaders. Do you think you could talk to Slowfix for me? I still don't feel ready to talk to him face-to-face myself. Hey, there's some terrible people back there who are kind of racist. They want to join.
2 new city friends, of course they are welcome. They're very, very welcome. Slowfix will make citizenship papers with great fastness. What are new citizens' names?
See, there's Jerk 1 and Jerk 2.
Notched Bone and Dedeen. Slowfix has heard that name before. Notched Bone. Letter. Letter came for Notched Bone. Uploader, please give letter to Notched Bone.
Well, I have bad news, Notchbone. You've been expelled from the city. He actually told you you're going to have to jump into the lake. I'm kidding. Here's your message. Hey, adventurer. How things go with Slowfix? Here's your letter. A letter addressed to me. That can't be right. Who could it be from? I know where you live now. I'm coming for my money. I expect to get back every last kill. You won't be worrying your way out of it this time. It's the money letter. How do you find you here? I think you're always chasing the Dean. It's me. I'll run away and you can stay here and live happily with the goblins. What the hell do you say? We agreed to make a new start here together. I'm sorry, I don't want to cause trouble for everyone else here at Edelshire. Adventurer, could you check the entrance to the city and make sure the money letter isn't waiting there for me? I hate for him to catch me sneaking out and start a fight. Sure, let me just go back and forth again and again and again. Man, this is so much fun. Oh, which is money.
So this is the Notched Bone. This is where Notched Bone has been hiding.
So far out of my way, I should bring one more gill out of him for the trouble.
You live here?
I want to stay away for a bit. Things are likely to get ugly. Well, actually, yeah, he's right there. I told him where you live, too. Gave me your address. This guy's a racist. Go ahead and take care of me. He's already here. Alright, then I'll try and sneak out through the answering quarter. Wait, let us help, Notchbone. You will do something. Just wait here. We'll speak with the people of Edelshire, and we'll work together. We can cause that filthy money lender out of town. Come on, let's go. You chasing? Causing out of town doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, but isn't the Notched Bone's partner? So he is here after all. Well, if he won't show his face himself, I'll have to get the money back from you instead.
What? He paid you back everything you borrowed long ago. It's only your ridiculous unfair interest that's left. And besides, he's not here anyway. Isn't that right, everyone?
Notched Bone is here. He lives in Idleshire now.
You're wise, leader Goblin. You clearly know what would happen to your little settlement if you tried to hide Notchbone from me. Well, where is he?
You do not understand. He is one of us now. More important rule of Eagleshire is respect friends. Notchbone is friend, and we will protect him.
Huh. You have any idea what you're saying? Don't you know who I am? I thought perhaps you don't know who I am. My name is Adrid. And perhaps you've heard of me. If you'd like to try your luck against me, be my guest. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the first person to put up a decent fight before I put you down. Huh. You expect me to believe a fairy tale like that? Well, wait. I have seen your face before. On the bounty posters. You are Adrid! Wait, I'm doing stuff on. Oh, it is a curious city. They call me a free city. I call it a free city for free people. Sorry, this is a curious city. I call it a free city for free people. And there's everyone from framed mercenaries to assassins to, well, let's just say that our little group here knows how to handle itself in a fight.
Yes, we are strong. We will protect Notchbone. And you must leave.
Oh, and you don't look like some ordinary adventurer either. What is this godforsaken city? We did it. He's gone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
All problems are nicely fixed, Uplander. Slowfix has one last request. Please meet Slowfix back at Eagleshire.
Haha.
Everything was big success. We saved Notchbone. Please take envelope and Uplander. It is very important paper thing for Notchbone and the Dean. Paper thing needs signature from Dripwix, but Slowfix is too busy to visit him. Please take it to him. He is watchguarding at our Hetham. Thank you for hand-lending.
All right. Let's go do this outer thing. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, kind Uplander, how can Dripwix help you?
I need this envelope sealed or something. I don't know.
Thank you for coming so far. Envelope has important paper things inside. Now Dripwix has signed them. Everything is complete. Take envelope now to Notchbone and the Dean. We need to make new city friends feel welcome.
All right. Ugh.
Here are your papers. Nadine told me all that happened. I'm so grateful for everything everyone's done for me, but I've caused so many problems. I think I should just leave. You got something for me? Here are your official papers. You're part of the team. Papers with Dripwax's signature. What sort of official documentation? Let's have a look. Recognize Notchbone and Dadine as city friends of Edelshire. City has only one rule you must obey. Always respect friends. Slowfix Dripwax. We're citizens. We've spent so long getting kicked out of one city after another. We finally have somewhere to call home. What do you think you're doing? Crying, you big oaf? Maybe you're doing something to pay them back for their kindness instead. And all this time being tricked and betrayed, wandering from town to town. And after all the problems we caused these goblins, they still take us in as friends. I've never been so happy. We'll make sure to visit again sometime. Or sorry, you make sure to visit again sometime, adventurer. Next time we see this city, we'll make it out for the grand and lively city to be proud of. All right. So next is what? Let's go find a duty to do. Time for gambling for guild. We're gonna dance for this wacky fellow, aren't we? Neshmira. Excellent. My 2 rising stars are here. We can finally get the show on the road. But first, we should pay our respects to the patron-to-be, Master Gagero. Come with me. Gagareju. Or whatever. Master Gagareju, it is a pleasure and an honor to be invited to your lovely estate. I am Nashmira, leader and principal dancer of True Falsium, and I stand before you today with 2 of my most promising protégés. Yes, welcome and all. Thal, take me. Is that you, Titan's Bane? Moonlighting as a dancer these days, are you? I must admit, I thought adventuring was more lucrative than that. Mind you, when you're as wealthy as me, the best is a given. No, I won't be content with merely a masterful performance. I want to see something daring, something profound, something the likes of which this realm has never seen. I trust you're up to the task. We would let your eyes be the judge of that, Master Gagareju. Of course, for today, Costa Sol flower blooms on the battlefield. Fear not, Peter. I'll guide you every step of the way. Cast your worries from your heart. Let your body be as one with the music, and all will be well. Your very first performance, and already you're taking center stage. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Your first opponent will be a training mannequin designed specifically to hone an aspiring dancer's skills. Breathe deeply, move with purpose, and it will be a breeze. At the same time, always remember that the king's dance is a dance of war. I know you're among friends here, but I want you to imagine yourself on the battlefield, leaping and twirling through a legion of foes. Now, let's knock this Master Gagareju off his 100,000 gil stockings. I'm ready when you are. We've learned everything up to level 60. That's it. That's the fire in your eyes, the chance of a lifetime. So let the same passion burn in your heart and hold nothing back. Let the curtain rise. Ha ha! Ha! You still lack of experience, this I know, but take heart. For I've crafted this performance specifically to draw out your innate talent, step by precious step. Follow my lead, and you will feel yourself transforming into a full-fledged dancer before you even know it. Lose yourself in the music. Let the passion in your hearts take over, and you will move as you've never moved before. Yes, you are the flower on this battlefield, and today you will blossom. I feel myself blossoming already. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. I feel myself blossoming already. Looks like she blossomed better than I did. Are you ready, Peter? First, you'll want to... Once you've chosen a partner, you'll be able to invigorate them through your dancing. Ready? Trust me. Follow my lead, and Gigareju will be but putty in our hands. Close position. Let's get a close position. Choose me as your partner, and let's put on the show. It's like I don't know what I'm doing. Close position. Gigareju, what you can do. Plugs her away, Gigareju. Without further ado, behold the flower blooms on the battlefield. So it shows the best I've heard it can be, lest you not get a single coin of my go. No pressure, huh? Alright, Peter, let's begin with the basics. Let's do a dance. Make 2 standard steps, and then finish it off. Purpose. Is this famous troop Falcium? That seems so underwhelming. Top it off with a double standard finish. Once you're done with 2 standard steps. Double standard finish. Oh, this is a famous perhaps your reputation deserved after all. That's it. You feel the power welling up within you. Now it's my turn. The strength surging within you, just like this. Now you're warmed up, I'll make you want some more. So go ahead and show them what you've got. Simply astounding. I never knew that Eastern dance was so alluring. Not bad at all. You must show me more. More, I say. The same Master Gigareju is warmed up to you. Next, show him what you were able to do. Behold, Master Gigareju, my protege will now... A very good battle to get the blood pumping. From here, you must dance to your own rhythm. Your weapons are an advantage as well. extravagant and deadly. Yes, I do believe I approve. With the standard stuff. Dance your dance. That's what I call dancing. What's next? The show will go on, yes? Alright, Peter. Your Master Reggie, right there. Where we want him. It's time to show him. Oh, for the French penalty, we hold two dancers clash in a display of dangerous beauty. Do the two dances, you say? Now that's what I came to see. Come, my lovelies. Ready, Peter? The final act, we're performing together. Watch closely. With me now? Moving in perfect harmony. Never seen such sights before. Trick up his face. It's really not strength that's around. So I have to win. Sorry, but you kind of suck, game.
All right, Peter. Let's begin with the basics. 2 standard steps, and then finish off with a double standard finish. Show you guys. And the Eastern dance was so alluring. But you must show me more. More, I say. Much like our Reggie was warmed up to you. Next, let's show him what you can do with this mannequin here. Sure, we'll not put on a show behind with this magic dancing doll. I think a good battle to get the blood pumping. That's your only need to advantage and fell your foe. Yes, I do believe I approve. They call dancing. What's next? The show go on, yes? We want time for you and Rana to take the stage together. So you're enjoying the show? And now we present a grand finale. We hope our 2 dancers clash in the display of whatever. That's what you say. That's what I came to see. Come on, that is and sweep me off my feet. Come in. Together. Watch me closely and try to keep up. Flickering in darkness. sheer beauty. You win. Conceivable. I've never seen anything like them. Your Reggie's satisfaction is now at 100. Are you sure that was your first time up on stage? I could swear I was watching a veteran up there. I couldn't take my eyes off of you for a moment. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. But hey, my moves are nothing to sneeze at either, right? Of course, all the flashy lights are just for show. I set them up beforehand, just to liven up our performance, you know? Eh? But enough about me. This is your day to shine. And if that meant me playing the villain on this day, so be it. I'm just so proud to have played my part in helping your talents bloom. You seem to be blooming better than me. Ha ha! Now that was a sight to behold. A bold young man taking on one fearsome foe after the next and transforming into a masterful dancer before my very eyes. Yes, I do believe I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm glad you enjoyed. Your words do us great honor, Master Gregoreju. Might we also count on you to loosen your purse strings and sponsor Troop Falcium in our tour across your fell realm? It's true, of course, your troop deserves a fair audience, and yet, your performance moved me so I just couldn't bear to part with you so soon. I must say, I found myself particularly smitten with the young kitten who played the villain's role. Urana, was it? Perhaps I could interest you in signing a contract with one of my personal dancers. I promise it could be quite a lucrative one. Why, you flatter me, Master Gregoreju. I feel I'm still in training. I can't very well leave Miss Mauritia's side until our tour is complete. Is that so? No, this simply won't do. Why, I'm afraid your rejection is so devastating me, I simply don't have it in me to fund your little excursion after all. Oh, you can't be serious. You gave us your word. You won't take no for an answer. Whatever shall we do, Pieter? Go ahead. You are altering the deal? What's that supposed to mean? Stop looking at me like that. You're scaring me. I never took you dancing to be such a bloody serious lot. I only meant to express how utterly enthralled I was by your peerless performance. You provided me with precisely the sort of bold and audacious artistic revolution I sought. As per our deal, I'm more than happy to offer you the financial backing you so clearly deserve. We are most grateful, Master Gregoreju. Truly, your aesthetic sensibilities are matched only by your boundless generosity. By your leave, we shall begin preparing for our forthcoming performance in Ul'dah. Wait, I say, if I may just make one small request. I ask not that you sign an exclusive contract, only one that you sojourn here as my honored guest and entertain me for a spell. In return, in addition to my patronage, I promise I will deliver you a personal letter of recommendation to the Syndicate on your behalf. Well, I do believe that sounds like a mutually beneficial arrangement. In that case, Master Gregoreju, you shall have the pick of any of my troop, excepting Pieter, of course. Then the deal is done. Yes. Well, I'm sure there's so much they could teach me about the arts of dance in Eorzea. Uh-huh. I may not be a dancing queen, but I'm quite good at this. When Master Kagoroji started insisting on taking Rana from us, I thought all our efforts were for naught. But it seems we've come a long way Seems we've come away with everything we bargained for, and then some. It's all thanks to you. It really is quite remarkable how he changed his tune after you gave him just a single glance. Clearly you possess remarkable powers of persuasion. At any rate, I suppose a short sojourn here could benefit us all. Rana seems eager to get to know the dancers here, and I must attend to administrative tasks before our next performance. In the meantime, why don't you put your newfound skills to the test? I suspect you'll be quite pleased with how well they serve you. Of course. Quest complete. Time to break the cycle. Starting and tail feathers. Let me get some coffee real quick. I'll be right back. Let's break the cycle. I always imagined that the first time I set foot upon Durvanian soil would be at the head of an army. Here I am, ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of mine enemies. Full well do I know how difficult it can be to set aside the past, though it was I who first proposed recruiting Isail to our cause. I questioned the wisdom of my words almost as soon as I'd uttered them, and for a long time after that. Here was a woman with the blood of innocence on her hands, men, women, children, all slain in the name of an implacable Lady Iceheart. Yet she acknowledged her misdeeds and agreed to join us in common cause. At our side, we fought in service to that greater good, even unto her dying breath. And while it does not absolve her of her sins, I hope that one day she'll be remembered not merely as a heretic, but as a misguided soul who dreamed of peace. Thus must Mr. Arthur. Yet, who can say what might come to pass should our negotiations bear fruit? Yes, of course. We must press on to Annex Trine, if you'll follow me. Appears I accidentally found a, what's this? Founded by hunters who came to the frontiers in hopes of snaring wild chocobos in the forest. The settlement and those who call it home are shielded from the eyes of dragons with a canopy of majestic calum trees that rise high above it. And that's the story of Fjellfair. In the shaft.
Welcome, great hunter. Not long ago, we received a request from the fleshlings of Tailfeather. Yes, a few bells passed. They asked that we procure Melia branches. Would you go out and gather them for us? Melia prefer soil of the smoldering west's best. Here, let me mark your map with location of good budding seed grounds. 3 places, great 3 chances to find Melia branches. If you see them, defeat them quickly. Then bring back what you find. Ah, great hunter. The perfect fleshling for the task at hand. Since we began helping the hunters of Tailfeather, there has been much coming and going between our 2 settlements. Yes, much coming and going. But this draws unwanted attention from the forest. The wild animals are drawn to the road, attacking our brothers and the fleshlings. The road is no longer safe for traveling. There are 3 places that most attacks occur. I will mark them on your map. Yes, 3 places that must be checked. Please look carefully and slay the beasts that you find. Thank goodness you are here. We have received a request from Tailfeather, and we fear only you can complete it. There are a special paste and loam, but they are not found in Lofbat's app. No, only the Nap colony here has what they seek. Please, you must sneak into the colony and take them from us. For us, 3 bags of each should be all that we require. Be warned, Great Hunter, the Nap have strengthened their defenses. We tried to sneak in, but there were too many guards. It will be difficult to enter with so many guards on patrol. Yes, very difficult.
Okay. Just checking my friendship status with these guys. While we're here, let's talk to the Bath Storyteller. Our hunter friend, welcome. You're hunting gods once more. The non-mind is glad for your thirst for divine blood. Ever more rapacious do the one-mind grow as they seek offerings to glut our deity's insatiable appetite. Yes, well, what do you need from me? Another path to our god's domain. Yes, there is but one way. You must seek out the 9 hive in the far side of the colony and attune your spirit to the etheric ensconced within. But the deed is not possible. We hear that its crystal is warded by ancient ritual magics. The one mind has woven the seal such that there's only a worthy of warriors shall be granted leave to enter Thokta, and they do not share with the hive mind what they consider worthy. Okay then. Let's go kill some monsters or whatever. Hello there. Look in here, thing. Got him. That's one. And we'll survey the other area as well. I'm glad there was only the one giant bear. Ah, here you are. I'm gonna be dancing with my bird. Elected. Looks like that's it over there. Grab the larder jar. See what's over here. You want some of this? Okay. I must be alive, but I guess that's not possible now. Okay, you two then. Two pastes. One more paste around here somewhere. Need to find it first. There it is. We got our paste. Now let's get this other black wood. I'll take care of the rest and see what happens from here. Ah, there he is. Alright, back to town. With the epic music. At our backs. The whole reason we dealt with mules was so we could get all of that materia added to our materials, our stuff. Yeah, that's right, using stuff. Oh. Hey there. Wanna fight? We got 1 of 3. We'll get the rest after we return to town. See what all needs doing. Great Hunter returns uninjured. We were right to hire fleshlings for this task. To be honest, we knew this task would call for bear hunting, so they are so savage, towering high on their hind legs. They are much too dangerous. Yes, much too dangerous. We received this request a few days ago, but we waited. We knew waiting for fleshlings like you, Great Hunter, would be best plan. We will try better in the future. Yes, next time we will try to be braver, like you. Welcome back, Great Hunter. Were you able to find the special paste envelope? Here you are. This is it. You have done well. Yes, very well. These are special food reserved for elite soldiers of one mind, but fleshling hunters seem to misunderstand their purpose. The paste will be given to chocobo chicks for rearing. We are not allowed to eat this paste. It's said to be very nourishing. I suppose chocobo chicks will benefit from its nutrients. The loam is the most nutritious of all. Yes, very nutritious. We find it strange that hunters use this for planting gisho greens rather than eating. Fleshlings call it by another name. Manure, was it? We cannot remember. Still, we thank you, Great Hunter. When next great task comes, we will be sure to call. Well, I'm glad you knew it. That Deft Arm looks to be high in spirits to release with the 6th degree level. It seems it took days for the sun to set when I had no purpose. Now I barely noticed until the braziers are lit. Our guild is so busy. Master is so generous to help us with our clients' tasks. After the guild was constructed, we did not know where to begin, but we watched you, and we learned many things. We traded cannons with rewards we reaped in our colony's defense, though they are not new. They should work well enough, but there is a problem. We have no fire sand to use them if they are needed. I sought to find sulfur to make our own stock, but the One Mind has claimed all of the deposits for themselves, and they guard them fiercely. Yes, very fiercely. I have not to jump where else I could procure fire sand. He spoke of a group of fleshlings who slay dragons for glory. Dragon slayers. They live far to the south, to the land the hunters call choruses. You know them. He said these dragon slayers use cannons much like ours, but bigger, much bigger. The bigger cannons would mean lots of fire sand. Yes, will you come with me to speak with them? Sure. Thank you. This is a long journey for me. Very long. I must prepare. Let us meet at the edge of the forest. Sure. Let me get this other thing taken care of first. I love the music. martial epic. Alright, let's go up. Up, up, and away. I would say we went too high, but we couldn't actually take care of this mission where we were. Okay, where's hole in the ground? There it is. Oh, Vladimir. Vladimir? There we are. Thou art ever welcome here, friend of Isael. But this one I do not know. Pray forgive us for this unannounced visit, Vladimir. May I present to you Lucia, the first commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, and our trusted friend. It is an honor to meet you, Vladimir. I am come as an envoy of Sir Amaric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and acting leader of the Holy See. Indeed. You may speak, Knight. For 1,000 years, man and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we long believed your kin to be the architects of this war. But now we know the truth, that King Theoden and his Knights 12 did willfully betray and murder the great worm Radishkir, shattering the peace between our peoples. For 1,000 years our leaders conspired to conceal this truth, a truth which was at last laid bare by this warrior of light, the Azure Dragoon, and Isael. Alas, a deception so intricately wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth. After an eternity of war, who would dare to dream that peace could at last be within our grasp? Yet dream we must, as Isael once did, and we must make that dream a reality, as she could not. We humbly beseech you, Vladimir, join hands with us in friendship once more, before the eyes of my people, in Ishgard. A most unexpected invitation. I have heard your request, Knight. However, I cannot yet give you mine answer. May I ask why? This matter concerneth my sire. He must needs be consulted. Moreover, the Nath grow bold, even as they did before, and I would not leave my people at the mercy of the swarm. Then we will wait. After 1,000 years of war, we shall not give up for peace for want of patience. Ha! Fear not, Knight. Thou shalt have mine answer within thy lifetime. Oh, so soon. My humble thanks. I shall bear your words to my lord forthwith. Until we meet again. Well, given the circumstances, I would say that went rather well. To be frank, I'm surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether aught will come of it remains to be seen, however. Mayhap I should take this opportunity to speak with some of the other dragons. But you need not wait for me. The return journey holds no fear for me now. Well, if you've no further need of our services, we shall continue on to Cherulean. We hope to secure a scholar who has agreed to aid us in search of our mission comrades. Then I pray our journey will be as swift and uneventful as ours was, and thank you again for sparing the time to assist us, even when such grave matters remain unresolved. I can think of no graver matter than a 1,000-year war, one which our friends gave their lives to see ended. Suffice to say, I'd willingly take 1,000 such journeys to ensure that their sacrifice was not in vain. Of that I have no doubt, Master Afinal. I only hope the fates will not hold you to your word. 1,000 journeys. Yes, that's very familiar. I've been doing that a lot. 1,000 fetch quests. So it seems we have time to greet this scholar after all. How delightful. I shall be interested to hear how she goes about finding Minfilia and Thancred. I can only assume she's privy to some new investigative technique. In any event, our first order of business is to rendezvous with Ishtola in Edelshire. Sorry. Something over this way. Nervous, Master. I have never traveled beyond the borders of the hunter's camp. What awaits us in the south? The whispers. The one mind. Look. They're fired. I'm going to meet the murder. Maybe so. Forgive me, Master. Their voices, they frighten me. My head ached. They drown out my own thoughts. I lost the will to move. No, it is no excuse. All adventurers face many trials. This is my own to overcome. We must press on to Korthas. Okay, anything else here? See if we can get down here before we leave. Here, if I know signs in the bay. Okay, so that one will have to be done later. Okay. Give me just a moment. I'm going to head to Tailbetter and use the restroom real quick, and then we'll continue. This should be a good place to go to the restroom. Be right back. Alright, let's go find the red build standards, shall we? The Noxundu. Found a griffin. We found a vista. Log entry 54. Hold on. Cold wind. When the Rose Knights first came to the Sea of Clouds and treated with the Zundu, they asked the chieftain what he called this islet floated northwest of Oxundu, which he responded, small island beneath the wind, beneath which cold winds of Coerthas ever flow. For the sake of brevity, the knights simply called it Cold Wind. That is far enough, stranger. If you value your life, tell me true. Did you stumble across the marker by chance, or are you here by invitation? Yes, I'm here by invitation. Then that would make you the hero the captain said to watch for. Well met. The name is Stacia. Leofard would call me his right-hand woman, but I feel more like his bloody nurse, may God's truth be told. Ahem. Anyway, my thanks for you to come into here, Mount. If you'd follow me, I'll take you to the Red Bill's nest. This is an exciting opportunity. Is the Sky Pirate team. Kind of ramshackle thrown together, isn't it? Come to you in person, and still you refuse my offer, you arrogant fool. On the subject of arrogance, Radlia, I bow to your superior knowledge, but that's all the bowing you'll get from me. As I've told you a dozen times before, ain't no one's lackey. my dear Leopold, how do you propose to survive an expedition into the ghost ship? I would fear for my life, with naught but your feeble crewmates at my back. Well, I fear for me life, with your mangy crew at my back, on account of them being murderous, untrustworthy bastards to the man. Thought you cleverer than this Red Bill. But no matter, I always get what I want, in the end. It is merely a question of method. Now that's a face I've not seen before. You don't have the look of one of Leofard's little birds. He's a guest. You understand the concept, don't you? You know, when someone is invited, instead of just bursting through the door whenever she damn well pleases. That was Radlia, captain of the Talons. She knows Leofard's the best sky pirate alive, and the fact that he won't join her sticks in her craw. Are you gonna let them talk to you like that, Captain? We should teach them Red Bills some respect. Patience. When all this is over, you will see who will rule the skies. I tried to dress appropriately. Is this piratey enough? Oh there, hero! I promise you high adventure, and high adventure you shall have, for we plan to board the Sea of Clouds' very own ghost ship. Well, folk have taken to calling it one anyway. Every day in the past few weeks has brought us a new sighting of the self-same vessel, a massive airship of queer design, adrift in the wind. Being a curious lot, there were a few buccaneers who tried exploring below decks, and not one of them has ever been out since. And so, naturally, they're saying the ship is cursed. Well, haunted. Like I said, an honest-to-God's ghost ship. My guess is she's another relic left behind by the Elegants, but we won't know for sure till we've had ourselves a good poke around inside and liberated what ancient treasures she's got bulging her way in her hold, of course. But before we start divvying up the spoils, we've got to find the damn thing, which is why we've been working out a special new device. Bah, finding her will be the easy part. What we can't do, as a veteran explorer, ain't afraid to fling yourself face first in the maws of danger. What we can't do without as a veteran explorer, can't fling yourself in the maws of danger. Now, I know, you're a gallant champion of the people and all, but strip away the fame and glory, and I'll wager you're still an adventurer at heart. And what say you, Pieter? Fancy a plunge in the unknown at the side of the Red Bills? Yeah, sure, whatever. Then it's settled. Let's pay a visit to our crewmate Utata. She's been working on a way to track the vessel. Sure. Well, found the Red Bill's standard. This here's Utata, the last I was telling you about. She's our engineer, and a damn good one at that. Greetings, the name's Utata. I suppose you'd call me the Red Bill's chief of engineering? Smithing, carpentering, magitech, it's all part of an airship, I can fix it. Just don't expect me to see me waving a cutlass and swinging over the rails. If there's fighting to be done, well, that's what you have you for. Alright. Utata seems eager to share her findings on the ghost ship. Well met, ladies and gentle pirates. Now that we appear to have our hero, I'm glad to report we've overcome the last obstacle and boarded the ghost ship. Meaning your project's proceeding as planned. That it is, Captain. I knew this would be the perfect place to take readings, and scant amounts of background aether make it easy to follow the derelict's trail. The ghost ship has been what Utata calls it a unique etheric signature. She's been building a device that can sniff out this particular spectral flavor and point us in the right direction.
I call it the ectocompass. It allowed me to collect some solid data on the vessel's movements and plot a reliable intercept course. No groping blindly through the clouds for us. Well, the ships are loaded and ready to fly. Just say the word, Captain. Utana, you best stay here out of harm's way. Keep an eye out for them aether trails, eh? Hi, Captain. Grab an armload of treasure for me. Now, we've got no way of knowing what's waiting for us in that cursed hulk, Peter, so you best bring along a few mates that you know you can trust. Don't hurt to be too careful, seeing as how we're going to be going in first and all. I did tell you you'd be going in first, didn't I? Well, you will. The rest of us will be guarding the rear, just in case Radlia and her brood decide to stick their beaks in where they ain't wanted. Don't worry, she'll not get past us. You'll concentrate on carving a path in the ship's belly. Blah. Now, honest to God's ghost ship. Oh, this is going to be an adventure and a half. Quest accepted. The Void Ark is now accessible. Should we think about getting those showers?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Making
why
sure.
I'm no longer playing with it.
Gotcha. Alright, and my players are texting me as I said. As I assumed. Alright, I'll be back. Let's continue. Okay. So this is going to be right here at the Falcon's Nest, so let's go. Gentleman falls rather than flies. What is up, Redwald? Master Krolinsk, are these your traveling companions? Yeah, sure, they're here with me. Mistress Muscular Vagabond? Oh yes, a patrol sighted him lurking near the dusk vigil. Thinking he might be a lost traveler, we called him out to him, and rather than approach, he fled. Quite frankly, I'm surprised you bothered to come all this way. That sighting barely warranted a mention in my report. Ha ha ha! The unmistakable scent of heresy. Huh? I'll tell you, sorry, old habit I picked up from my mentor. I know, I will not rush to judgments before. Still, much as I hope we find your missing inspector, I must confess some small desire that we instead unearth a lingering pocket of heresy. Oh, Nathan, there have been virtually no confirmed instances of heretical misdeeds. Gotten so bad that they're speculating our funding may be reduced, or worse, that the Inquisition's operations might come under review. That is why, Halo is my witness, I will find and bring a heretic to justice, and prove that our order still has value in these uncertain times. Yes, I understand your reasons. But whether or not this vagabond is a heretic remains to be seen. Still, if you're set upon your course, you might begin your search near the dusk vigil. Excellent suggestion, Sir Redwald. Should we succeed in our endeavor, rest assured, you will share in the glory. Yeah, sure. The hunt continues. Onward to the dusk vigil. I'm told that region is especially cold, so don't forget to dress appropriately for the weather. Yeah, it's just close enough. I just kind of wear this everywhere. At least while I'm being a dancer, you know. Up here, the ninth fair. What is up here? Forgive me, my family fortune is buried not far from here, but I would rather retrieve it alone. Pray remain here a moment, and keep watch for bandits and wild beasts. And my actors keep texting me. All right. Let's see here. Sense a hostile presence. Oh dear. Got him. Waiting for Bois to return still. The cream of Bois? Goodness, it's awfully cold to be out here dressed like this. Probably should have changed. I have what we came for. Now then, let us pray that Freckles is still alive and well. Sure. See if we can find hide more hair of Hildebrand. This land is a beauty all its own, don't you think? Pity my dear wife isn't here to enjoy it. Yes. Fury take me, it is freezing. Ah, this is a waste of time. No living thing could survive in this godforsaken wasteland. Why, I need several layers on top of what I'm wearing right now. Don't you? No. Oh, look over there, Inspector. Someone's coming from the vigil. Inspector, is that you? As I live and breathe as I live and breathe of all the places to be reunited with Master Zombie Brand's compatriots, how fare you all this fine evening? Ah, a heretic raised from the dead by his brother's unholy magics. Oh, it's not a heretic. It's one of the gentle dead men. What brings you so far from Oldar, good sir? Well, as you know, ours is a rather lonely existence. So when we heard rumors of an abandoned fortress held by zombies, we were delighted. I was chosen to serve as emissary and set out immediately. Alas, it seems my efforts were for naught. What else? Ah, truly, every last one dead. That is to say, irrevocably dead. If it was necessary, then so be it. Still, after coming all this way, it is more than a little disappointing. You understand. My calculations were wrong. The inspector didn't land in Corthus. Oh. No, do not fret so. It is our overlord you seek. Then you are in luck. As the founder of the gentle dead men, our fates and our aether are inextricably entwined. In fact, I can feel it calling to me now. Truly, good sir, you can guide us to Inspector Hildebrand. As surely as my rotting nose can lead me to fresh brains. Follow me, my friends. Oh. Gosh. So you coming, sir? One must remain vigilant for heresy, for it can manifest in a myriad of ways. It is a vile, insidious sickness that must needs be burned out if the infection takes hold. Surely zombification would qualify, yes? I don't think so. Confounded, they left us behind. Oh. Well, no such luck. No Hildebrand yet. Current look of utter confusion is one you know all too well. Quite. Who do you think they are, commandeering this investigation and employing a zombie as a bloodhound? Beggars belief. We must regain control of the situation. With me, Pieter. Sure, whatever. Don't call it a comeback. Speak with the gentle dead man. Have you gotten to this point yet? You're just enjoying.
Yes, I'm really getting it where you're heading.
What? A Hildebrand story is good? Spoilers! Hold a moment, my friends. I must need... concentrate. Master Zonderbrand is indeed nearby, but there's also something else. Mayhap a powerful magic confounding my senses. I can guide you no further. We must needs split up and search the area. Now see here, these wastes are infested with wild beasts, and you'd have us split up? Peter can handle himself, true, and you clearly have no reason to fear death. But what of Mistress Nashel? I take your meaning, my good zombie Peter. Pray, see to the lady's protection. Inquisitor Kerr, would you care to take the lead? Come on, you two. The inspector's out here somewhere. Off we go. They're definitely dressed appropriately for this area. Look, Peter, that's got to be the inspector. Oh. Those actually look like beasts to me. And he's surrounded by giant fluffy man-shaped gazebos. Nay, my lady, those are not mere gazebos. Note their regal bearing. They are gentlemen gazebos. Fearsome yet fastidious foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from rotting limb. Only Peter can save Master Zombiebrand now. What was that?
Those legs.
Yes. It's his way. Defeat the Gentleman Yetis. Those legs look awfully familiar. Inspector, can you hear me? Oh, we've been looking all over for you. Oh, this just won't do. We've got to get you out of there before you catch cold. Please tell me he's pulling them out of the snow. Nope. No such luck. Up and at 'em. Everyone's waiting for you. Something about your plan stinks. Forgive me. If I pull any harder, my arms are like to tear. Ah, so there you are. I heard shouting. Have you perchance found something? Oh, take me. Is that my heretic? Confound it, I wanted him alive. Inspector Hildebrand is definitely not a heretic, and he's probably not dead either. He's just hibernating, like last time. Hildy was ever a late riser. Fear not. My wife and I have our ways for waking him. Huh? Hildebrand Maldador Galdebert, get up right this instant. Oh. Yeah. Ah. No. Yes. Yes.
Huh? Seems to be further down now. Was this the Mandeville Meteor Strike or the Mandeville Meteor Drive? Bah! Maybe Julian was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless confusion. One more time, then. Out you go.
Huh? Splendidly suplexed, Lord Godford.
Where am I? The snowy wastelands of Corthus. And who are these people I see before me? Aha! But of course. Who else would venture to unhospitable climes and wake me from my slumber? Sweet, but my beloved fans.
Why do I feel as though I've stepped through a portal into an alternate reality unbound by the laws of logic? Yes, that's pretty much how to sum it up. What is this, a mammoth? Where did you come from?
Oh, that. When my father drove me into the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow.
It's a little Lalafellan girl. How adorable.
Nashu, please note the firm, muscular legs, unlike my own. No, not unlike my own. 'Tis certain, a Lalafellan boy.
Oh, now that you mention it, I suppose his features are rather masculine. You two cannot be serious.
I'm the very soul of seriousness, good sir. Especially in matters of deduction. This was undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity. There, that ought to do it.
What? What is this place? Who am I?
Ah.
Inspect the gentlemanly legs.
Yes, I should.
It would seem altogether father's ungentle ministrations served to restore this young boy to life. They've also robbed him of his memory.
How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember?
Do not worry, young man. Everything will be all right. Take it from me. I have lost my memory more times than I can even remember.
Then, can you help me to remember?
Hearken unto me now, for I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesiac Hobbity boy. Hobbity hoy? Whatever.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'll get started on a batch of Nashu's delights.
Effective as your explosives were in the past, I suspect that young Gigi lacks the hearty constitution required to survive such an approach.
Gigi, is that my name?
When we woke, you were muttering G. I suspect the phrase may hold some significance for you. Now, until such time as we learn your real name, I say why not adopt it as a playful moniker?
But that sound old, man, it's make. Oh, what kind of imbecile goes and names a mammoth Gigi anyway? Gigi. I like this name. Thank you, kind sir. But how will this new name help me remember who I am? Patience, Gigi. This is only beginning. Now, we will return to the city and see if we cannot find any who know who you are. Come along. Mm-hmm. Now that our beloved, that I know our overlord is safe and sound, I know I too must take my leave of you and return to my brothers. And I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. Well, Bartholomew, allow me to accompany you. Julian will give me no end of trouble if I keep her waiting much longer. Now I'm turning into Winston Churchill with this guy. Julian will give me no end of trouble if I keep her waiting much longer. Though perhaps she will forgive me once I tell her of Hildy's return. It's rather a lot to digest, though you have the look of one accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Mistress Snatcher's protestations, the inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we can confirm that he is not a heretic. You have my word, he will be treated fairly. That's strange. I felt a presence. A presence I've not felt since... Oh, well, whatever. Before we leave, let's see if there's any... here. Back to Foundation, I guess. Ferry, take me that man. Oh, Peter. I suppose you've heard the news, then, that Inspector Hildebrand was cleared of all suspicion and judged to be no more than an eccentric curiosity. If you're looking for him, good luck. I wanted to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, he and his assistants ran off to God's nowhere with this mammoth in tow. As for my investigation, in spite of all the twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As far as the Inquisition is concerned, the suspicious vagabond was not more than a zombie who wandered away from the Dusk Vigil sickness which has now been purged. And it would seem that all is right with the world once more. So now, I have no doubt the Inspector will turn up again like a bad gill, and when he does, trouble is sure to follow. There we go. Inspector. I pray this eve finds you well, Peter, and at last better than it finds me, or at least better than it finds me. It seems I've no choice but to seek out that inspector and convince him to surrender up his mammoth to me. 'Twas unearthed under most suspicious circumstances, after all, and who can say what secrets or heresy it might hold? Therefore, the Inquisition would conduct a thorough investigation, and if needs be, must destroy it. Given his affinity for this contraption, I fear this inspector may not be amenable to my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that it is in the interest of public safety. Would you be willing to help me persuade him? Good try. Fear be praised, at least we have that reason. At least you have seen reason. Let us pray he will as well.
I'm given to understand that while the inspector and his assistant had been wandering all over the city in the mammoth in tow, they often frequent the gazebo near Fortum's Manor. With any luck, they'll be there now. Okay, and what's this up here? Lascivious lass. Time. I'm freezing, and I'd half a mind to skin this one to keep warm. Now then, hand it over. Yeah. Here you are. The entire fortune is bequeathed to me. Shared with your people as recompense. Starting with the families of the bereaved. On behalf of the House of Magnitude, I am truly sorry. Theo, Fury for attend. You've gotten yourself into this time. I swear I'll leave you alone for but a moment. I was never in any real danger, Lee. I prayed to the Fury, and her hand has Crummox returned to me. I'm terribly sorry to have all involved in my personal affairs. I should have known that the lives of my family would not be enough to sate the small folk's thirst for vengeance. Nothing of it. I too lost my father. So if you ever have need to speak about it, you can confide in me as a friend. My father sought to curry favor with the Holy See, and so he raised great levies to send to the front lines. Honor was his prize, but it was brought with the blood of his subjects, and eventually his own. The small folk have come to resent his demands for service. When the truth of the war was revealed, they revolted. The mob overran the manor guard, and my family, my father, 5 brothers, they perished at their hands. Had I not been sent away, I surely would have died with them. Our fortunes have grown poor following the calamity, you see. And since I was the youngest, father bid me to make my own way. So I enrolled in the scholasticate with hopes of becoming a bishop, to bring honor to myself and my house. But now, no, there's no use dwelling on what could have been. We must look to the future and do what we can to make Ishgard whole again. Every moment is sacred, and you help me to see that. Theo, consider me your friend and ally. Well said, Kribaba. Well said. Together you may yet bring about lasting change. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Without the endorsement of the Scholasticate and the support of our peers, no one will listen to us. What's more, I still haven't heard anyone explain how we're supposed to get seats on the Trinity. Ishgard wasn't built in a day, Lee. Besides, we still have plenty of time to work something out. Haha. See, I knew we wouldn't take this seriously. Calm yourselves, Lee, and keep an open mind. Now let us return and discuss our next course of action. I nearly forgot. Inspector Bearden was looking for you at the cathedral. He wished to speak with you regarding this investigation, I believe. Of course. Let's see if we can get up north, or whatever, upper area. Gonna need to stop soon. I can maybe do one more. Guardian. Well then, my associate, have you anything to report? We have some things. Yeah, well, this and that. Former subject of House Magnity demanding recompense for the misdeeds of Cromel's father. How fortunate the situation resolved peacefully. My investigation has been less productive, unfortunately. I thought to speak with Ulla, the student who withdrew from the Scholasticate. I cannot find her anywhere. The same must be said of the infamous Volume 11, which contains passages extolling the virtues of equality. Like the girl, it has vanished without a trace. The circumstances surrounding these incidents suggest deliberate intent. Someone may be attempting to turn this tenuous state of affairs to their advantage. But if so, to what end? For 1,000 years, a sickness has ravaged our city. It has festered within the hearts and minds of our citizens, and in our clergy especially. Treating it will be a long and arduous process, but an altogether necessary one. Our role in this process is clear: to diagnose the root of the Scholastica's ailments. If there are malicious forces at work, then it is our duty to see justice done. Bon. Yes. In a time of unrest, when the light of truth was lost to the righteous, the children looked to one another for guidance, that they might walk in her grace. Back to school 1. All right, I'm going to stop here and get ready for my afternoon meeting. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.